what happens when you win the lottery, right?
You just won the lottery. Congrats.
So this is the thing, bro. This is the thing. Like most people that win the lottery, first of all, they spend so much money to be able to get that. Not everybody. Like some people can get lucky, but right? But most of these people that win it never ever seen in their life that amount of money. So most likely they're not even gonna be able to handle it. This is why we're gonna be seeing like a lot of times some people win lottery. Straight away, they fucking go tell everybody just because they can. I feel like that's a bad way to go about it. You know, if I win the lottery, I'm not telling nobody for the first 2 weeks, bro. I'm gonna stay silent, bro. Not because I'm a gatekeeper, but I feel like straight away, if you tell everybody, everybody will just jump on you, and you know, like suddenly you become a friend of them. Like you never ever talk to this mother in 3-4 years or 10 years. He was your classmate, and suddenly he's your friend again. Like, yo, what up? How's family? How's your day going? You know, just that fake connection between the people. And another thing, I feel like most people that win the lottery don't know how to handle money, and they're gonna be losing the money really quick. But let's see.
If you're lucky enough to survive all the lawsuits, betrayals, and murder attempts you're about to face, you might just live long enough to go bankrupt. If you want any chance of this working out, listen carefully. The first thing you need to do is absolutely nothing. Don't tell anyone, don't
That's exactly what I told you, bro. You should not be telling people.
quit your job or drop out of school, don't buy a GT3 RS, and don't claim your prize. Yet.
This is the thing, bro. Like,
Don't quit your job or drop out of school, don't buy a...
Guys, you win the lottery. Like, how much money we're talking about? $1 million? 2, 3, 4 million bucks? I don't know how big is the prize, right? But let's assume 2-3 millions, right? Bro, I'm gonna fucking buy a car. That's for sure, bro. If I have 3 millions right now, I'm gonna buy a car. But the smart thing is really to do, like, not to do anything straight away.
And don't claim your prize. Yet. Most places will give you a few months to grab your check. Let's just say you won in California, which gives you 180 days. We're gonna use this to our advantage. But in the meantime, it is absolutely and utterly imperative that you do not lose your ticket. This actually happened to 7 people. 3 of them...
Ooh, wait, we can see the paychecks right here. Hold on, let's go back a little bit.
lose your ticket. This actually happened to 7
people. So this guy win $200 million, bro. 200 million. So this guy can buy a whole land, bro, for himself. So this guy is settled for life. His children are settled for life. His grandchildren are settled for life. Holy moly. 3 millions, 2.5 million, 3 million, 3. So this is the average that we're seeing. 2 to 3 million, right? I would say this is average if somebody wins the lottery. I feel like this guy spent it all. The same day that he got it, bro, he spent it all.
people. 3 of them didn't survive.
Welcome.
Take your ticket and
What's the amount after the tax? After the tax, bro? Like, it depends which country you live in, right? If you live in the US, like 40-50% out of that is gonna be straight to tax. If you're living in the Europe, Middle East, I don't know. I don't even think you have a chance to win $2 million, bro. Especially not in the Middle East. In Europe, there is a chance.
in the back of it, photocopy.
It's gonna be less. It's gonna be less tax.
It, take selfies with it, record a video with it, put it in a waterproof, fireproof box, then take that box to the bank and put it in a safety deposit box. Now that your ticket's hopefully secure, we need to use this time to prepare a few things. First, we need to hire a professional. I watched a few...
Ooh, that's actually smart, bro. Like, straight away, because you never seen a much, like, that amount of money. You just straight away go for a lawyer, or... I don't even think a lawyer, like, somebody that's gonna be holding you accountable, first of all, and, like, a mentor, I would say. I would say a mentor is really important in this situation. Because you will have the money to hire a mentor. You know what I mean? But I would say most of the people are not gonna be doing that, especially because they don't have the knowledge, right? This is why they're never gonna be making that amount of money. They can be lucky and they can win the money, but they're never gonna be making it, because this is what separates millionaires from average people, is the mindset. It's all about the mindset, bro.
Lottery news segments and found you this guy.
React to the punch video. Which punch video, bro? We can have a look at it afterwards, bro. Let's see.
Jason Kurland. He's a self-described lottery lawyer that charges $200K up front and a $50K monthly fee. That might sound like a lot, but for legal protection, money management, and tax shielding, this is actually a steal. Plus, you won the $200 million Powerball, so $200K is only 1,000th of your winnings. Now that you have Jason on your team, he's gonna prepare your banking and investment accounts. And
bro, the amount of money 200 million is, you guys cannot even imagine. Like, you spend 200K for a house, it's not even gonna be making a dent within your balance, bro. That's crazy.
Of course, he won't withdraw any money without your written
Put it
consent.
all on black, bro.
But in your very first
That's
meeting,
not smart.
he gives you some
Don't gamble, guys. Don't gamble.
bad news. See, the first rule of winning the lottery is to always stay anonymous. But most places won't let you do this. California requires the public disclosure of the winner's full name. And no,
Is that an actual law, bro? If you win a lottery, you have to claim that publicly? That's kind of bullshit, bro. I'm running away, bro. I'm taking a one flight ticket to Hong Kong and I'm never coming back, bro. You're never gonna be knowing my name, bro. I'm making a new identity. I'm gonna marry a Hong Kong chick and make a new identity. I don't know, bro.
trust won't help you. You're getting fully doxxed, and we need to prepare for that. But first, your phone rings.
Work today is broken. Every
Nice.
day, people juggle so many different tools just
Guys, we need YouTube Premium.
It's your boss
Maybe not.
telling you all
Bro, it's fucking 20 bucks for a YouTube Premium. I'm not getting that shit, bro.
for being late
We're
to
broke.
work.
I need to win a lottery, bro. Yeah, if I win a lottery, I'm buying YouTube Premium. How about that, bro?
Resist the urge to show up to the office with an AR-15 and instead put in a 2-week notice. Leaving on bad terms would just give your coworkers an excuse to sue you. Now back to concealing your identity. Delete your social media, get a new phone number, make a new email, and change your primary address to a PO box.
Exactly, bro. This is what you have to do in this situation. Just get the hell out of where are you, bro. Everybody gonna be using you. The people that known you, the people that doesn't know you, the people that like someday, like back in the future, knew you. Everybody gonna be starting to be friends with you again, bro. So you just change your identity. You're a new person now.
This should help prevent strangers from tracking you down, but an even bigger threat might just be your own family. This guy right here won $20 million, and he used it wisely, starting up a successful gourmet popcorn shop and helping out his loved ones. 9 years later, he
That's
was
actually
murdered by his
smart.
sister-in-law.
What the fucked up society we live in, chat? So this guy opened a popcorn business. That's actually smart. I was going to say that, like, open up a small business and start, like, from there. You know, you don't have to spend your money. You have money, right? So eventually, if anything happens to you, like, you can be paying off for that upfront. Starting a new business is gonna be like generational wealth, which is good. Sister-in-law murdered after 9 years. I don't think, like, listen, if the murder happened after 9 years, I generally don't think it was because of the money. There is some more stories to this that we don't really know. But murdering your brother-in-law after 9 years?
If you don't keep your family in check, you might end up getting killed.
That's kind of
or
messed
even
up.
worse, divorced. So here's the plan. You decide right now the exact amount you want to dedicate for family and make a trust for it. Once you fund this trust with a portion of your winnings, Jason will take it over. So when your family members come begging, you could just tell them you're not in charge of the money.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
Jason be the
That's
bad
smart.
guy. After a few weeks of preparation,
I mean, listen, guys. Let's be honest. You guys are, if most of you guys, I assume most of you guys are living like an average household. Like, you guys are not poor, you guys are not rich. You know, we're living in the same situation. If you win like millions of bucks, bro, you're becoming rich over the family, right? Like, at least, like, not all of it, obviously, but a chunk of it, like 1/5 of it, I'm straight away giving to my family, bro. Like, without even thinking. Sending my mom to Bali or Turkey because she loves Turkey. I don't know, bro. Like, I'm setting them up, bro. I don't know. I feel like buying a new car, maybe a new house for my family is gonna be like crucial. The first thing that I'm gonna be doing. I don't know.
and sleepless nights, it's finally time for you to claim your ticket. But here is where a lot of people mess up. The lottery press conference is where you'll be presented with the world's largest stimulus check in front of a horde of reporters who are snapping and publishing nice, clean photos of your face right next to the reward.
Guys, this is so funny, right? You never ever been in this kind of conference. You're just living an average life. You wake up, you go to your 9 to 5, you get home to your family, you eat dinner, you watch a movie, you drink a beer, and you repeat next day. You never ever been in this conference, and then suddenly you win a couple million bucks and you become famous, bro. People are taking pictures of you like never ever in your life before. I don't know, asking question like, hey, how did you do that? Like, bro, that was just luck, bro. I was in the right time, in the right place. I don't know. That's kind of funny.
For killing you. It's gonna be an exciting event. I mean, look how happy this guy is. He just won a
This is what I'm saying, bro. Look at his face. I don't think this guy ever seen a camera in his life pointing at his face. And now he just eventually like become famous.
$1 million. He doesn't know it yet, but 1 month after taking this photo, he's gonna mysteriously die of cyanide poisoning. No suspect was ever found. In unrelated news, these two women inherited all of his winnings. In completely unrelated news, this woman prepared the last meal he ate before he died. Anyway, what I'm
Hold on.
In completely unrelated news, this woman prepared the last
Now, what a fucking plot twist. Hold on. The wife of $1 million lottery winner who died last year of cyanide poisoning. What is cyanide poisoning? I don't know. I assume like food poisoning or something. Say Thursday that Chicago police detectives had questioned her about the ingredients she used in preparing what turned out to be her husband's last meal. So do you guys think this chick actually poisoned her husband for the money? That's kind of fucked up, bro. What up, Sabin? How you doing, buddy?
last meal he ate before he died. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the press conference might not be optimal for you. Luckily, there are some genius tactics you can use to reduce its potential harm. Renting a car will stop people from tracking your license plate. Wearing a disguise will lower your profile as long as it's not ridiculous enough to go viral. But the smartest way to handle your press conference is by not going. You're not required to show up for your media appearance. The massive check with your name on it will still get put on the news, you just won't be in the shot. Instead, you'll go to the lottery office without any cameras and quietly grab your normal size check. But as you hold the piece of paper that's about to change your life, the first thing you'll notice is that the amount is a lot lower than you expect.
Oh, taxes, chat, taxes. Now it become like where the part where you have to pay your taxes, right? Bro, aren't they supposed to be paying taxes afterwards? So you get all the money and then you go spend your taxes. What is this money that got deducted beforehand you getting your money?
There are two ways to claim your prize when you win the lottery. If you want the full advertised amount, you need to take the annuity, which means your prize gets paid out over the course of 29 years. But you
29 years! Bro, I'm gonna die in 29 years, bro.
took your prize in the more popular lump sum, where you get all the money at once, but it'll be just around half of the total jackpot. On top of that, since you won in the US, you're
Wait, so you get half of it if you want it straight away, and you still haven't even paid taxes. So just to make sure, 200 million, you get 100 million out of that straight away if you want it. You don't want to wait 29 years. Because nobody want to wait 29 years for 200 million bucks, right? But if you want it straight away, you get half of it already like cut out and you still haven't even paid taxes. So what, you get like 50 million? I mean, it's still fire, bro. But if you imagine like 200 million up to 50, that's kind of bullshit.
You're getting taxed. But don't worry about this, because the authorities have already withheld all the taxes you owe from your check. Just kidding. They've withheld some of your taxes, but way less than what you actually owe them.
That's bullshit.
Luckily,
bro.
Jason
That's
has an
so
accountant on his team who can guide you through the how much do you owe the government death trap. So after factoring in the lump sum and taxes, your jackpot has gone from 200 million to a measly 70. I guess it'll have to do. But before you even cash your check,
70 is better than 50, right? But it's still, bro, like a lot of your like, what? 70%, 72% of your money straight away went to garbage. Like literally garbage.
your phone starts blowing up. All of the friends and family that have your phone number are asking if you're the mysterious winner. Remember, the public only has your name, but not your face. You can tell some people you really trust, but be careful. Maybe even use an NDA. Now, it's finally time to make your deposit. After your check settles, you'll see more money in your bank account than you even thought was possible. Hopefully, you're using a larger bank and not a credit union where your checking account would probably be worth more than all of their assets combined. But even with a massive institution holding your money, you still have a problem. Only 250,000 of your dollars are insured. But how risky actually is this? Well, ever since 2008, uninsured depositors only lost money in 6% of US bank failures, and large banks like Chase or Wells Fargo are designated as systemically important financial institutions, aka they have the US government as their sugar daddy, so it would take a lot for them to go under.
Bro, there's so many bullshit going on with money in the US. I don't really know how it works. I don't even know how credit card works, how credit score, like you just gather your credit score. I never knew how that worked. Like here, we never deal with credit card. I just have a debit card and we just spend money. I know like credit card is going to be good eventually if you want to set up things for the future. I just don't know how it works personally. I never had to deal with it. But there's so many bullshit going on with money in the US, bro. No wonder they have like $200 trillion in debt.
You'll be fine. But still, you should move this money somewhere else. It's time to hit up Jason to fund your trusts and investments. Let's give him 40 million to manage for you, and with a conservative 6% return,
For 40 million, bro. Bro, like that's more than half of your money, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
this will be making you 200K a month. You could put 10 mil into your family trust, and now you have $20 million in pure spending power. So let's get down to business.
It's still not bad, but say if you consider like 10% of your money is actually spendable if you win 200 million bucks, bro. That's bullshit.
First, you need a new house. I say go with this $10 million LA mansion. It's got a master bedroom where you'll wake up to beautiful ocean views, a 500 bottle wine cellar, an infinity pool, and a movie theater, but one thing's missing. That's better. Any toy you ever wanted is now yours.
Now we're talking about business,
your
yo.
dream grocery haul. Being a lottery winner is awesome. You're also starting to realize why rich people live longer than poor people. Not only can you now afford any medical procedures you want, but you even have a private doctor. You pay them $20K a year to be on call for whatever you need. You also get a celebrity fitness trainer for $300 a session and a
$300 a session, bro. I mean, this is the thing, bro. This is what I say. Like the people who never held money don't know how to fucking like maintain the money. $300 for a session for a private coach, bro. I don't even think you spend that in a year before that, bro. You know what I mean? 80K for a private chef. Like, these are not needed. I mean, yeah, right. You have money. But hey, if you have money and you just spend, the money is going to run out. You have to start a business. You have to put your money somewhere to make your money work for you. You know what I mean? After that, you can be doing this kind of stuff. If you already made the money, not like got the money straight away to your pocket and start spending like this. This is where it becomes bullshit. People just spend it and they become poor. Most of the lottery winners become homeless afterwards. Imagine that, bro.
of course, a private chef to keep your diet perfect. But even more important than this is your total lack of stress. Not having to worry about bills, work, or housing, and having the free time to hang out with friends or take a midday nap as
I like how the way, like, he's the narrator of this video. He's really good. I like this video. The narrator is like building this up in a way that, hey, yeah, you just spend, but there is a but at the end. Your money is gonna run out. How long you can be maintaining this lifestyle? 2, 3, 4, 10 years maximum? I mean, I'm living my life for 10 years. I don't know. But yeah. If you want generational wealth, your children to be having the exact same life, the children, it's gonna be, you need your money to work for you.
vastly improved your overall well-being. But then you get a call from Jason that changes everything. See, he helped you buy your house using a trust to keep you anonymous, but internet detectives have somehow managed to trace the ownership back to you. On top of that, news reporters have been silently taking stalker shots of you on your daily routine. And all of a
Holy
sudden, your face and your address.
Guys, this is the thing about becoming famous. It's so scary. Like, it's so scary. You do not have zero privacy. I don't know if I would ever want that Mr. Beast kind of fame, bro. You're never ever gonna be having any private life. Yes, fame is nice at the beginning. Like, people come to take picture of you, blah, blah, blah. Sign this, sign that. But, like, there is a point. After that point, it's just gonna be becoming annoying. You know, you just want your life. You just want your personal life. And you're never gonna be having it back because you're the face of the internet. So I don't know, like, this big of fame is so crazy. Like, I would say, like, having a couple million bucks in your bank account, like, people know you, but not to a certain point, like you cannot be walking on the street, is okay. After that, it's just gonna be becoming annoying. I don't know.
Are front page news. Your phone immediately starts blowing up, except this time, it's not just your friends and family, it's strangers. You start getting hundreds of letters in the mail. People are telling you their life stories, how all they need is 10 grand, 5 grand. Someone even shows up to your house. I think it's time for you to hire some bodyguards before things start getting worse.
You guys remember the beginning of the video when I said, like, people who knows you, people who don't even know you're gonna be knocking on your door? Exactly this happening.
And by worse, I mean you might get killed. It's kind of a rite of passage for lottery winners.
So bullshit.
This guy won 30 mil, then got buried in his business partner's backyard. He won the Brazilian lottery, then got kidnapped while on a walk. His house got broken into, and he was shot to death in front of his kids. But
2 months later. That's kind of crazy, bro. I feel bad for this guy. But I feel like he put himself out in the internet in a way that, hey, I just want money. Come rob me. You know what I mean? This is why you have to stay mysterious, bro. Just go to Hong Kong or whatever, bro. To China. Wherever it's safe. Staying in the US with this much amount of money when you never ever made this much money in your life, you're just going to be putting yourself in danger and your whole family in danger.
you have one advantage over all these unlucky winners, your location. Most of these tragic fates happened in not so great neighborhoods. You, on
Glory,
the other hand,
that's
are in
what
a
I'm
$10
talking
million
about, bro.
LA mansion surrounded by people who are familiar with money. Hopefully this will protect you from any real danger and allow you to peacefully live the high life. But what your mansion can't hide you from are your relationships.
Friends are going to come out of the woodwork. Family that they never knew they had. Everyone's going to be asking for handouts.
Friends, I lost just about all my friends from New York.
When you win, everybody you know thinks they won too.
You have to manage to say no to these people. It's gonna make you feel guilty, but the truth is, if you gave everyone money that asked for it, you wouldn't have anything left. Your mansion's upkeep costs you $50K a month. Maintenance for your car is an average yearly salary. Your private chef, your trainer, your doctor, your bodyguards,
Holy
Erewhon,
shit.
Equinox, rich person parties, woman. Across everything, your
Too much
monthly expenses are
expenses.
clearing 6 figures. But even worse than the broke people begging you for money are the rich people begging you for money. They call themselves financial advisors. They try to hypnotize you with confusing financial linguistics until you've signed away 1% of your portfolio for the privilege of underperforming the market. Don't listen to them. Certainly don't listen to people pitching you their genius business ideas. All of these opportunists are starting to make you feel like a walking ATM. When you win the lottery,
This is kind of funny, but if we think about it like realistically, this is how the world operates, right? This is why the rich get richer, because they keep asking for money. They're not like they don't feel themselves sorry for asking for money. They know, like, hey, if I want to make money, I have to go ask for it. Obviously, I'm going to be providing something in return, a scam or whatever you call it. But this is how they make money. They offer a solution for your problems and they make money. They just know how to ask for it. Rich guy richer because they rich, 100%, 100%. Back to the video.
people won't respect you like they do other rich people because you didn't really earn your money. You just experienced a statistical glitch.
Look at the chance, bro. Look at the fucking chance. 0.000000342%. 2 chance percent. How much is that, bro? 1, 2, 3. That's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million in a... Wait, million, thousand? No. A million. 1... Huh? 0.1 millionth. Bro, am I saying it right? I don't know. You guys got the idea. How low is that chance, bro? It's rarer than my fucking eyes.
This is where you begin to have a bit of an identity crisis.
The lottery
All you are
curse.
and all you're known as is the guy that got lucky.
When you meet new people, it's often people will say, well, what do you do? Especially in my circle of people, most people were working or trying to put themselves through college. And, oh, I just won the lottery and I just sit around. That's not something that I wanted to say.
One day as you're contemplating the meaning of life, a mysterious man walks up to you, and he's here to inform you that you're being sued. A random guy you've never seen in your life is claiming that he bought your ticket, and he's coming for all of your winnings.
Bro, this world has to be filled with so many bullshit that we don't even recognize in a daily basis. I would have never assumed that this can be even a possibility. What the
He's gonna bring full. I'm the winner. God took me to that gas station.
I just wanted to ask, man, is there any truth to these claims about the stolen ticket?
Luckily, you're gonna be fine, because you have legal protection from our boy Jason.
Where's Jason?
Jason?
A New York attorney known as the lottery lawyer is now charged with extorting lottery winners in
So even the people that you trusted with your money are scamming you. There is nobody to trust in this world. Take your money and run away. Holy shit, bro.
a $107 million scheme.
Jason helped a lot. He was the first guy I called.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with this.
Jason Kurland, along with 3 others, now facing charges ranging from wire fraud to money laundering.
Well, in hindsight, giving this guy access to our finances was a pretty stupid decision, and totally stole around $10 million from you. He's obviously going to prison, but that's money you're not getting back. But hey,
Yeah, like, what's the point, bro? Like, imagine I get ran through in the street. Somebody just ran through with his car. He break my leg. This is a true story. It happened to my uncle not so long ago, okay? A random guy just ran through my uncle, and he didn't stop. He just straight away ran away. You know, like, nobody caught him. Nobody knows nothing about him. My uncle broke his leg. Eventually, some smart person on the street took a picture of that driving plate, right? So we have the driving plate number. But my uncle is sitting in a hospital with screws in his leg and a lot of his time being, you know, wasted because he cannot go to work anymore. And he's sitting doing nothing and paying for medical bills. And the guy who ran away, eventually they found the car, but they didn't find the owner, right? They found some people around the neighborhood and all that, but nobody actually want to give up the person, right? I'm assuming this person doesn't have money. So let's say, for example, this person got found, like people found him, like the police found him. What is going to be happening? He doesn't have the money to pay for my uncle. He doesn't have the money to pay upfront for his lost job, for his lost time, which is going to be coming in the future. He just goes to jail, right? What does that have to do with my uncle, right? So bullshit. Like, the way how things operate, like this guy just stole all of his money. He goes to the jail. Yeah, but what does that have to do with the person that got stolen his money from? Like, I'm not going to be satisfied just by you sitting in jail. I still got damaged. I still lost a lot of money. I still lost my fucking leg. Whatever. This is bullshit.
At least you have a mansion to cry in.
Better don't win a lottery and live a normal life, right, bro?
People have been ordered to evacuate their homes because of a wildfire.
No, like, let's be honest. I think the best thing that you, like, any person can be doing whenever winning a lottery is start educating yourself. And I'm really mean it, bro. Education is really good. I don't like the traditional way of education, like just going to school and feeding your brain with bullshit, with information that you don't need. But I'm really loving the education, which is gonna be helpful in your life with purpose, right? So if you win money, start studying about money, start studying about laws, start studying about human psychology, how people work, so you're not gonna be scammed. All of these little things are going to be helping you to set yourself up in the future with the money that you have. But most people are not going to be doing that. Money is evil, bro. They're just going to be tunnel vision and boom, 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 spend.
Suburbs of Los Angeles.
Among the thousands of people in Southern California who have lost homes in the wildfires is
the winner of the biggest lottery jackpot in history.
Just when you think things can't get any worse, you suffer the same fate as $2 billion Powerball winner Edwin Castro, and for some reason a large amount of lottery winners, your multi-million-dollar house burns to the ground. It seems like your luck has run out. You're getting sued, you've been robbed of millions, and your home is gone. Your misfortune is of course front page news. Everyone loves a good downfall. And to you, you've become just another lottery failure. Or have you? Some sources claim that 70% of lottery winners go bankrupt.
70% of lottery winners. Wait, how many people wins lottery in a year? There isn't a single global number for how many people win the lottery in a year. Mainly because lottery are separately in different countries has each prize. Yeah, I kind of assume that. Assumption, like around millions worldwide. All lotteries combined, small minor prizes, jackpots, roughly. Nice, roughly. Big winners, millions of dollars, usually 50 to 200 people per year worldwide. So average, let's say 125, right? 125 people win the lottery every year with big money we're talking about. 70% of them are literally going bankrupt. This is so big of a margin and gap between the knowledgeable people and
others say
the people
that
that never held money in their life.
1 in 3. Which is it? The correct answer is neither. Both of those statistics have been completely debunked. Winning the lottery tends to get painted as a curse, but in reality, it turns out that stumbling into millions of dollars is actually pretty great. Not that stumbling into millions of dollars.
Look at that sticker smile, bro. Look at that sticker smile.
Pretty great.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Real studies have shown that lottery winners are healthier and live longer. They have a lower chance of being overweight. They have higher long-term life satisfaction.
I mean,
they
money
don't get
is great.
socially
Money
isolated.
is
Instead,
great.
they spend more time
But
with
it's dangerous.
friends. One study found that in a 5-year
don't know how
time
to
span,
handle
only
it.
5.5% of observed lottery winners went bankrupt. And these were even based on smaller wins. You're actually at a higher risk of bankruptcy if your neighbor wins the lottery. Most lottery winners don't get assassinated. Most lottery winners don't go broke. Most lottery winners get freedom, health, and happiness. So when you win the lottery, here are the final steps you need to take.
Let's see. Because I already gave my assumption. Let's see what this guy says.
Jason Kurland. Cash that home insurance lottery. Here are the final steps you need to take. Fire Jason Kurland. Cash that home insurance check, win your lawsuit, move somewhere far away, and relax. Because you were never fucked. Most lottery winners aren't. But maybe it just makes us feel better if we think they are.
Moon_Knight 247 want you to drink.
Yo! What a W video. That was fun. That was fun, guys. That was fun.